Hey everyone, it's BlueLizardJello and welcome to Blue Plays Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin at Soul Level 1. That's right, we just finished up Dark Souls 1 at Soul Level 1, and I'm ready to dive in. I'm ready to be hurt again. Now, it has been, like with most things, quite some time since I played Dark Souls 2, and I want to say that I'm looking forward to it, and I am. And I'm also not. Now, we're going to be exploring this game, obviously at base level, but I'm also going to be exploring why I, for the longest time, have held the notion that Dark Souls 2 is my least favorite of the Souls series. Now, I want to kind of elaborate on that ever so slightly, and I've used this many times when I've streamed because I get the question all the time, which is my favorite Souls game, which is my least favorite, etc. And I always describe Dark Souls 2 as pizza. Well, the Souls games in general as pizza, and that is, I love pizza. Pizza is my favorite food. There has never, at least as of right now, there's never been a pizza that I had that I thought, ew, gross, I'll never have that again. There has been some pizza that has been better than others, and some that has been worse than others. But I would still, most days, take that worse pizza than something else that I could eat. So if the Souls games are pizza and Dark Souls 2 is just not as good of a pizza as its predecessor and its successor, it's still pizza, which means it's still good, and it still is miles ahead of the other options that I have out there in order to entertain myself with. But we're going to be exploring that as we go. I hope to be fair. I hope to be critical when criticism is needed, but also to really laud some praise over this game, which is really where this channel got its start, which is Dark Souls 2, back when I did Everything Possible before a boss, and then of course the Everything Possible series really kicked off with Dark Souls 2. But I am going way too long-winded into this introduction. Let's get right into it. I probably have to delete a file. I sure do. Ron Weasley? Do I leave? Robin of Locksley? I have such good ones. Fex? King Rendell, I don't even know. Warren Peace, I think that is just such a clever name. Let's get rid of Birthday. I'm not even sure what that was supposed to be, so let's get rid of Birthday. And let's dive into this. Base level, Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Now, admittedly, there's a lot within the Souls games, lore-wise, story-wise, that I don't understand, but I don't think there's anything that perplexes me as much as the opening to Dark Souls 2 does. I mean, don't get me wrong, the cutscene is incredible and some of the best that they've produced. I just don't know what's happening. I don't have the foggiest idea other than I just jumped down some swirling vortex of water and souls only to end up in the things betwixt, and it does feel good to be back. It feels very good to be back. As I said, this is of course the Scholar of the First Sin edition. I am playing on PC. This is completely plain Jane, however. I don't have any mods installed. I did look into a couple and I am still tempted to do so maybe at a later time. Very simple quality of life type improvements, including a clean UI, which looked really nice. That adds some transparency to some of the menus. Let's take a look though. Of course, what we start with, we have the Dark Sign, Black Separation Crystal, and a Bone of Order. Now I am playing offline as I often do. I have no weapons or rings to speak of. We do have 4 ring slots. That is very nice. 2 is just so doggone limiting in the first one. And of course we have all of the imported gear. Does it say anything interesting? The cursed souls who wander the lands have a strange way of ending up here, as if drawn from afar by some force. Now, of course, oh my gosh, that roll. The roll is so short. The roll is so incredibly short. And we, of course, know why that is. We have a new stat to deal with. Adaptability. And, of course, we're not going to be leveling any stats, so that's going to be a problem. Wow. Wow. These are more detailed than I've ever really given them credit for. Those little scary kobolds. They are a little creepy. A little creepy indeed. Right, so let's get a few things out of the way first. Let's grab this rusted coin here. In previous games, I have talked about how I would be limiting myself to not using gear that improves any stat whatsoever. So if there were rings or armor, I'm not going to go that way just yet, then I wouldn't be using it, because to me that kind of takes away some of the challenge of Soul Level 1. But you know what? I've actually decided I'm not going to be imposing that rule. In fact, not only am I not going to be imposing that rule, I'm also going to use magic. And Dark Souls 2 has a really interesting magic system in that there are ways to reduce the stat requirements of certain spells. And I want to be talking about that as we come into contact with the items that reduce it, and kind of come up with some interesting ways that we can maybe use magic. But I want to enjoy this experience as much as I can, and I think limiting myself would actually just add further complexity to an already complex run. So we're going to go in here, we're going to start our character, and we of course do have a little bit more cutscene, and then we'll get the run started proper.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate
of the cursed. What is your name?
A fitting question. Let's see if we can actually fit it here. Oh no! Oh, it's so close. Imagine there's an O at the end. Piccolo Argento. And of course, go ahead and figure out what that means. Put it down in the comments below. I think you're all pretty smart by now. You'll get what that means. And how do I actually do this? There we go.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy. Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
I've never understood that either. How is that supposed to reflect me? Now, the coming together of the tendrils on that item did kind of remind me of the dark sign from Dark Souls 1, what the hollows are actually branded with. But in general, that structure, that net-like structure, honestly just reminds me of a dried morel mushroom. That's what that looks like to me. So, class and gift. Class. Which one should we choose? Oh my goodness gracious. Wait, do you really start with nothing? You don't even have a club as the Oh. Well, that's surprising. Okay. I truly didn't know that. Gift. I have not really thought too much about this. I am tempted by a few of these. I think Life Ring could be I think that's a 5% HP increase. Bonfire Ascetic does have some really good uses early on. Petrified something. I could get something cool trading that with the crows. I think I'm going to go with Bonfire Ascetic though. Is that the right move early on? Yeah, I think that's the right move. I think that'll be fun. In terms of creation, I don't really do a whole lot here. I will spend just a few moments putting it together, and I'll bring you back as soon as that's done. This might have actually been the longest I've ever spent on a Dark Souls 2 character creator, and it's fine, I guess? I don't know.
All people come here for the same reason, to break the curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Well, oh my goodness gracious, why did I choose such pale skin? Really and truly, why did I do that? We're gonna have to cover up. Luckily, I do still have my gear here, so let's see. That puts us up to what? We still don't get a percentage yet, do we? I guess that didn't happen until Dark Souls 3. I'm actually relearning. Oh, I do, in the bottom right, 25.1%. So that is still good for light roll. Let's take a look here. So we have Vigor, Endurance, Vitality, Attunement, Strength, Dexterity, Adaptability, Intelligence, and Faith. I have a whopping 776 HP. It's actually not too terrible. Okay. All right. Well, but we don't have a weapon, so we can't do a whole lot here in things Betwixt. Now, it's been a moment, okay? It has been a little bit since last I played. Yes, I did write a guide about this many, many years ago. But I believe, if I am not mistaken, there is a dagger here in this early section. I just have to get to it. I would love to actually get that dagger and then come back and destroy the troll so I can get the stone ring. So let's... Oh, we do have a torch as well. We don't need a torch, though. We don't need to light anything up here because, frankly, I can't get all of them until I have a petrified or a fragrant branch of yore. That's where... Alright, what kind of damage am I going to do with fist? Actually, not too bad, and I know I could be two-handing. Let's try two-handing. It's actually not that much better, considering. We'll try an R2, though, on the next one coming up here. 56, yeah, I think just maybe two-hand R1s are going to be enough for now. In fact, do I get the dagger right up here, maybe? You can get back that with two-handing your hand. That's great. So I won't be able to get the ladle just yet. We'll come back for the ladle once we can do that, because you have to go and kill the ogres down there. I think this is actually the dagger. It is. So our stats are 6 across. I didn't realize how limiting it was. Oh my goodness gracious. 6? So what does the dagger require? What does the dagger require? Wait, how can you not see it from the item selection? Oh, you can in the bottom left. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, this is going to take some time. So at least we do have an item. So 2 in strength. What an odd requirement. Okay, that attacks incredibly fast though, so that's good. 68 damage a swing, not too bad considering that is almost double what my fist was doing. Okay, so we'll take care of this little section, then we'll go back. We will get the stone ring. I think that'll be beneficial. Okay, watch the archer. Right through the forehead, and I take so little damage. That is funny to me. That is absolutely hysterical. Alright, so we got life gem. That's right, we have a different form of healing. The Estus flask is still a thing, but now we have consumable healing, which is fascinating. I don't have anything to drop to the birds. Knock that down, however. Sorry, no silky, no smooth. Alright, so we got that. So let's head back. The stone ring, I know that it increases stagger or poise damage. Frankly, I've never actually tested it, so I don't know just how effective this is going to be for our situation, but you know, it's our first ring, so why not? We also do have some smooth and silky stones down here, so I can use those to trade. Oh, just one, pardon me. I'm tempted, you know, to actually use the bonfire ascetic at Majula. I may end up doing that. I'm not sure if it's going to be necessary or not. Now, let's see. So what is the attribute bonus for the dagger? Okay, so we have an E scaling in strength, B in dexterity. I cannot imagine we're going to get much of a boost from two-handing this for good reason, but back up and see if we can get behind. You're going to fall down. Perfect. Just try and hug. No. All right, now get behind. All right, this is going to take a moment. You guys know the drill. Just keep staying behind. Now, I'll probably have to reset this. Yep. Anytime he gets too close to the wall or to the tree, you just have to reset it. But when he falls down, it can be really difficult. Don't be difficult there, ogre. Do not grab me. That is not how I want to start this playthrough. All right, then back up. Don't get sat on. I want you to go the other way. Problem. Okay, let's just do 4 and then back up. Oh, okay. I will take that. Watch the uppercut. We almost got him. Not too bad. I would say it's like riding a bike, but it's very much not like riding a bike at all. And sit. Okay, the R2s are really, really good. Nice long-range poke. There we go. All right. Oh, we're down 1,000 souls for that, too. And we get the stone ring. Let's put that on. Perfect. Actually, what does it say? Beloved ring of the gallant shieldless Lothian, formerly of Ferosa. Hits greatly reduce enemy poise. Okay. Get some gold pine resin. Excellent. And now let's continue on through the little tutorial area. Make our way to Majula. Start getting a little bit of gear, hopefully. I know that the Morning Star is right there in Majula, and I think I can wield it. Dark Souls 2, just like other Souls games, it does give you that 1.5 multiplier to your strength stat whenever you are two-handing. This is going to be important. We're going to be doing a lot of two-handing, I imagine. I do want to actually test this just to see if I get any bonus. So let's see. So it's 68 with a one-handed R1. I'm sorry, did I just do 54? Did I just do less? Am I doing less? No, okay. Now I'm doing 45. I actually don't have an answer for that discrepancy. All right, jump. We do have a dedicated jump button like in Dark Souls 1 Remastered, which is nice. Amber Herb, that's actually one of the very first... No, that's not the item to reduce. Amber Herb gives you spell uses back. That's right. Sorry. I'm thinking too far ahead, thinking that is how we actually spice down the spells, but no, that would be the spices, which we don't have as of yet. All right, can we get a drop attack? Are we getting an unaware bonus? Watch it. Okay. Should we try a parry? Should we try a barehanded parry in Dark Souls 2? The parry that I never got down? Let's try again. Come on. Watch the hand. Are you gonna attack again, or we just... Alright, what if I let off? I think I have to go sooner. Alright, let's back off. Oh my goodness gracious, I got it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Wow, yeah, that parry timing is early. Alright, cracked red eye orb for all the invasions I plan on doing in Dark Souls 2 Soul Level 1. Okay, so there's the statue that I can't do anything about. I could be lighting these just to get them done, but for now, they are just going to have to wait. And that is A-okay with me because the NPC invader here is actually kind of difficult. Oh, the urge to level is strong. The urge to level is just so strong. Also, I had already said that the opening cutscene is fantastic, but you know what's also fantastic? Being blinded by this light as you enter Majula from that dark, dingy cave into this view is just, it won't ever get old. Look at this. The endless waters, that beckoning obelisk right over there, the incredible, bright, shiny goodness. I do wish that you could see more from Majula, that you could see more vistas around you, but no such luck. So we're going to run around before we actually go into Majula proper. I'm going to get whatever loot we can. So Divine Blessing here. We'll go talk to our good friend Benny, Benhart of Jugo. Absolutely phenomenal NPC. We won't be doing anything to hurt him. In fact, he'll be hopefully joining us at some point. I haven't decided if I'm going to be allowing any NPC summons. Maybe if I get really stuck. But there he is. Look, he is just... Oh, what a good friend. Life Gems, Homeward Bones, beautiful. And are there... I don't think there's anything worthwhile to get in here. Oh, there is an item here. Are you gonna... Do have to watch the durability. Okay. Oh my gosh, that damage is so bad. Can I maybe get a backstab? Yes, I can. Good, because that slash damage was poor. Okay, Lloyd's Talismans. I don't really think I need it. Here's Benny. I am going to be talking to NPCs, by the way, because I enjoy doing that. So if you don't want to listen to it, just skip ahead a minute or so.
Have you business with me? The way yonder is all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above! Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oh, I'm in quite the pickle now.
If you don't like listening to Ben Hart of Jugo, there's no help for you.
See that statue? Gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. Hey, you don't think a real-life person was turned to stone, do you?
Oh, Benny. Stranger things are not only possible, but at this point, dare I say likely. Oh, your stamina runs out so quickly. Oh, you just can't run at all. My. So this is going to be interesting. So we went from Demon Souls and Dark Souls, both of which have 2021 bosses. Demon Souls may actually have fewer than that. Maybe that's only about 16. But Dark Souls 1, I think, has 21, maybe 24, including the DLC. And now we're in a game that has 40 or 41, I can't remember. All right, so we have our armor smith. Let's head up here. Grab an upgrade material. This chest, by the way, will reset with a bonfire aesthetic. Any wooden chests do. The iron ones do not. There we go. Single Titanite shard. We do have some souls, and we don't need them for anything else. So maybe we'll just spend some here and get some new armor.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
I love how Marlin actually changes as you make purchases from his shop, and there's a few characters that rely on souls spent with them in order to progress their quest. Marlin is one such example, but not only does his inventory expand, but his entire attitude changes from this meek, humble armor now to this, well, frankly, a bit conceited, well-off merchant later on. So what do we have? So we have some shields. I can't use any of them because they all require more strength than I currently have. Even if I were to two-hand the Iron Parma or the Silver Eagle Kite Shield, that would only put me up to a virtual 9 strength. So I can't use those. Armor-wise, though, let's see. So he has the standard leather set, the infantry set, the falconer set, which I do like the falconer set. It's definitely going to be a little bit heavy. But should we go for the chest piece? So that's what, 74, I guess that's piercing defense. Seems to be pretty much the highest. Let's go with the falconer armor.
I came from the west, from Volgan. Have you been there? It's a lively place, vibrant with trade. Very competitive, of course. And you have to grease the wheels to get anywhere. But I didn't have the funding for that, so I left home in hopes of striking gold. It's been years since then, and I've made very little headway. I don't even know why I'm still here. Everything's all run down and dying. It was terrible for business, really. Thanks very much. And do please come again.
Now, I think that I've actually already triggered his first expansion by spending 1,000 souls with him. So we have the mansion here that we need the key for. Not a big deal, but let's definitely knock this rock over. grab our first Estus Flask shard for getting more Estus Flask healing. All these little piggies, you don't have any. I forgot to trade with the crows. Oh well, we'll have to remember to do that. Maybe we'll save up some and do multiple. So we have a life gem here. I'm going to go and grab the Homeward Bones up by the Company of Champions Covenant. I'm not joining this covenant yet. I do say yet, however, because I think it might be fun if later on, once I'm back in the game and I have a lot of it unlocked, if we were to actually join the Company of Champions and maybe got some Awstones and got the Vanquisher seal and see how much our Bare Fist could actually do. I'm going to rest up just to get these little piggies from following me, because they do follow you. Look at this. They're still coming. They're still coming. All right, a few more NPCs to talk to. Of course, we're not going to be able to do anything with the blacksmith.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant. But now somebody's gone and locked the door. I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing without my tools. Bring me that key. Chop chop.
Has anyone ever pointed out that he has an open window just over his right shoulder? I mean, I'm not going to be the first to let him know because, you know, that's none of my business. All right, more life gems. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. Now I'm going to go up here to the Crestfallen Warrior, and I am going to join his covenant just so I can get his free ring, the Blue Sentinel seal or the Blue Seal.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Drang Lake these days, there are very few places like that. I am Soulsborne. And like you, I lost everything. And now I'm here. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody. Do you know much about souls? Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really.
Soulsborne is the type you invite to your birthday party out of guilt, isn't he?
There are 4 beings in this land with giant souls. And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a powerful soul and a terrible curse. If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now. Like I have. Do you ever cry out for help? The journey of an undead is long and treacherous. You'll face invaders from other worlds at every turn. If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels? When you face danger, the Blue Sentinels will come to your aid. Protection is yours, if you wish. You need only accept their kind embrace.
And by joining the Way of Blue, I get their ring.
That is a wise decision. People are weak, but the Blue Sentinels watch over us in their benevolence. Let the Sentinels cradle you in their embrace.
And I want to say it's a very meager improvement. I think it's about 3%. Let's see. So we have 776. We go up to 799. So 23 points. Yeah, it's about 3% HP improvement. Also, let's put on our Falconer set. It is a little heavier. Puts us over 30. Is that going to change my roll speed? I don't think so. I don't remember what the breakpoints are. So because we're offline, there's nothing really to read on this little plinth here. It's your deaths worldwide. That's only going to track my death, so that'll be interesting to see at the end of our playthrough. I still need to go get the Morning Star, but first, let's talk to the lovely Gerald the Herald. And that's an inside joke for only a handful of you who may remember that stream from many years ago.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
You may now level up. No, I can't.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
My soul is not going to get any better.
Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Is that a shard you found? Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see light, to see hope, however faint it might be. Over the hill and past the forest is the king's castle, where a man peered straight into the essence of the soul. But whatever came of it?
Well, after all that, I do want to go check with Mullen to see if his inventory has improved. I think it has at 1,000. We'll know by how he's sitting. And yes, it has.
I was hoping that you would come. I've stocked some new things, and I thought that you might be interested. They've been selling rather well, and I may step up operations soon. I'm surprising even myself, to be honest.
Now, the next improvement isn't for another at least 10,000, if not 15,000. But let's see, the shields have stayed the same. Now he has the leather set, he has the knight set, which is just such a good set. The royal soldier set, and I think that's it. So we got 2 new complete armor sets.
Always open for business.
All right. Now, we are going to be aiming, I'm going to be aiming rather, for roughly about hour-long episodes, give or take. Always looking for a somewhat natural break in the content. So we do still have some time yet. So we're going to make some progress in the Forest of Fallen Giants. But first, let's not fall to our death. Make sure we find the break here. To drop. That's not it. Oh, it's over there. Is it right here? There we go. Oh gosh. That could have been bad. And let's see. I don't even know if I can wield this or not. And I don't mean the binoculars. I missed this, the corpse. There we go. The Morning Star. Oh, and the Cleric's Sacred Chime. Can I use any of these? So let's see. Nope, can't use the Morning Star. That requires 7 dexterity. I have 6. And that requires 10 faith. We are just off to such a good start. You really only have a dagger? That's it? That is your only choice? This? Oh. Okay. All right. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. This is okay. We're not in any trouble. All right, rustic coin. Let's proceed. We're just gonna have to go slow and steady and definitely use consumables just as soon as we actually start to get some. So there's a lot of bad stuff coming up. I really don't know when I can get a new weapon. Hopefully soon. The dagger is gonna wear out its welcome very quickly. Alright, of course we're gonna drop down carefully. There we go. And grab a human effigy. And jump. There we go. Beautiful. Got Homer Bone and another soul item. Now, Scholar changed an enemy placement here, I believe. I think there's now... I swear there's someone who's gonna appear behind me. Am I wrong? Oh, no, right here. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, gosh. That many whacks. Now, I do have to worry about durability. You may remember that durability in Dark Souls 2 is a little bit on the bizarre side. Let's see what my durability is. So, okay, 60, I'm at 57, so it's gone down a bit. Oh, nope. Let's get around you. And please sit down. I won't necessarily be killing every enemy we come across. Oh! And this could be problematic. This could be very problematic. Let's run. At least the soldier should be able to come up here, and the ogre cannot. I'm trying to parry. I really want to get this parry. Again. Oh, careful now. Back up. All right. So, one thing that I have failed... you know what? Let's just kill you. One thing I failed to do is put anything on my hotbar, like my 2 Estus flasks or my 8 life gems. Beautiful. Oh, that's slow healing. It's gonna kill me. Or at least it's gonna get me. I was wondering where you went. Oh, that was genuinely terrifying. Please sit. Like I said, we're not going to kill everything, but early on, souls are actually going to be important. Especially to buy life gems, which I'm going to be using quite a bit of, I imagine. Okay. Now, there's a lot of soldiers still coming up. Good. Oh, I have a hand axe coming up. Can I use a hand axe? Well, we're about to find out. I don't want to respawn anything, so let's not rest if we don't need it. And I mean absolutely need it. I don't know. Do we really want to rush the archer? Normally I do, but... especially because he leads his shots so well. Now he got me anyway. Alright. Excuse me. Another enemy behind this rock. Let's go take care of you. Good. Did you see that? I mean, that... he led that so perfectly well. I wish I was half as good as he is at leading shots. Whoa. Now, one thing I do want to check is the durability on the dagger after I take care of this group. Oh, you actually dropped something. Infantry helm, alright. Doubt I can wear that all that successfully. So, I thought I got a hand axe. No? Alright. Never mind. I was really excited. Alright, so this next one can get a little tricky, but I can go and I can get some throwing knives at least. And you know what? If I just fish a little bit, I could probably get some easy backstabs. Yeah. All right. Let's make this jump. Oh, the baby jump. That wasn't a baby jump. There's something in the speedrunning community called the baby jump where, now I haven't experienced this because I'm not a speedrunner, but they used to say that despite having plenty of speed and distance and the correct button input, they still only got the small jump as opposed to the long distance jump. So I can neither confirm nor deny that that is a thing, but I did just get a short jump, but I'm pretty sure that was just a bad jump on my part. Okay, life gem time. I definitely want to get those throwing knives on my hotbar, 10 of them. That'll help, hopefully, with this coming area where there's a lot of hollows waiting for me. But I do want to go up top first. So what we need to do is we need to go up a little bit, and then we need to get down, because otherwise, yep, he's just going to knock me down. Okay, and I think it's just the one at the top of the ladder, right? Yeah. So far, so good. My memory is mostly still intact for this game. Not entirely, but mostly. Alright, now, this guy... Is there any way to sneak up on you? Like if I'm very quiet? Almost. Maybe. This would just be great. Nope. Okay, just fall. You'll take a little fall damage, and you're actually going to, I think, rejoin me up here anyway. Okay, short sword. Is it too much to ask that maybe I can use that? 10 dexterity? 10? But under what circumstance would a short sword require that much dexterity? Anyway, I thought that other soldier was going to come back and climb the ladder. He's not, though, so we're going to have to go to him. And that guy's just kneeling in a really uncomfortable position. Alright. I'll just do it slowly. This is okay. You know, I said I was going to look at my durability. I've obviously not done that yet. You. Come. What? That was kind of incredible damage. 162 damage? Alright, consumables. You're going to be important, aren't you? Didn't get the backstab, but that's alright. Take it. You, come with me. Back up. Ooh, what does a backstab or a backstep look like? Excuse me. Alright, not bad. Kind of closes the distance. Not enough, though. Also, does apparently no poise damage whatsoever. He just walked right on through that. Alright, don't pick up any items yet. We want to make sure we're clearing as many as we can. Good miss. Alright, get some stamina back. This is far from the most dangerous thing we're going to encounter, so let's not start goofing it off already, right? Oh. That just said dagger. Oh, I'm at 4 durability. It's my only weapon right now. Okay, there's another, but still. Oh. My goodness gracious. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're just gonna go, we're gonna go hands. We're gonna go hands. We're gonna go Karate Kid up in this. Good finish with the King Kong slam. Right. Unexpected. So, broken straight sword does 80 damage? I'm sorry, is this what my life is about to become? I'm gonna be a broken straight sword user? Okay, I guess. It's actually longer than I thought it would be. And roll away. Yeah, I'm okay with this. This is not terrible. Yep, I want you to come this way. Back up. Oh, that is quite the swing though. How about a nice jump attack to counter yours? Excellent. Got a 2 for there. You didn't drop anything, did you? No. Oh. You wanted to get a backstab. You just weren't sure how to pull it. Oh. Why am I so worried about being punched? I shouldn't be. Sorry about the bookshelf. Alright, wood bolts. I don't even know if I can use a crossbow in this. Oh, careful. You. Let's meet in the middle here with a nice jump. I'm not sure how that missed. Back up, back up. And another jump. Okay. I wanted to use a guard counter there. I don't know if you know this, but Dark Souls 2 did not actually have guard counters. That came at a much later date with a little known title called Elden Ring. And I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Let's get over to the side. Can I knock you down with a throwing knife? Yes, I can. Well, I can at least aggro you. That damage is crazy. I'm just gonna finish you off. That is phenomenal. Phenomenal? Definitely not how you say that. Alright, here we go. Panic rolls setting in. Good. Got you. Got the firebomb and I got the archer. So those are the most important ones. Wow. I did not think that this is what this was going to look like. Resorting. Oh, a buckler. Oh, you're so far away. Okay, you get to live for now. But I didn't think I'd be using a broken straight sword. No. Okay. Can I use a buckler? 13 day. Okay, from now on, the rule of thumb is, if the question is, can I use this? The answer is unequivocally no. I was hoping that it would be some sort of backstep R2. I really hope that someday they understand that people want to use the backstep attacks, but they're usually not that good. Now, alright, witching arts, that is going to be very, very useful. Speaking of very useful, this NPC coming up, she's going to be immensely beneficial. There she is. Beautiful, isn't she? But first, let's rest and let's go up top. It's not warp anywhere just yet, but yeah, let's go up. Try to get our very first crystal lizard. I should get a torch out so you can actually see. It's actually pretty late in there. Okay, how about a jump attack? Good. Oh, no. Okay. There's the hand axe. Okay. It was a little bit early, so this might be a little bit dark. And I thought they added a soldier to this room. Maybe it's just here that I'm thinking of. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Good kill. I don't know if I need that crystal lizard. I'll come back and I'll get him at some point. I don't know when. Okay, small white sign, soapstone, radiant life gem. Carefully walk onto this branch right here. Look down. Anytime you need to do platforming, always look down. Divine blessing. And hand axe. Can I use you? I can two-handed. And that's a massive improvement. I'm going to stick with the broken sword for now, and then we'll switch, because I just don't want to use up all the durability.
Anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman and buy something. My name is Majula. You're a stranger to this land. Oh, we get as strangers these days. Everybody's gone and run off. Drang Lake's been a pile of rubble since the war fought long, long ago. And the giants crossed the sea. It seemed like the battles would never end. Poor folk like myself had nary a place to sleep. That's why I keep all me things right with me. You may travel light, but methinks you bear a burden of your own.
Merchant Hag Malentia. Okay, a couple things that I never actually stopped to notice, and this is embarrassing. When she says that she has all of her things with her, I mean, she means it. She has this, not a backpack, but it functions like one. I mean, she has this mini, well, merchant stall with her, right? Just a couple of thin ropes tied to her arms, but also,
Lovely times.
look at her hands. How have I never noticed this before? I need to take a look here. So we're going to put on the... But, oh no, that's right. Binoculars are kind of a weapon in this. What? What am I... Is she like... Is that supposed to be dirt? She's all, like, dusty. Look at those hands. Can you get a look at her face? Is that a thing you can do? Looks rather normal, but there's something going on with her arms. Wow. I honestly never noticed that before. Okay, let's see. So she sells another hand axe and the broken straight sword. That's good. She also sells the club. I can't use it. Nor can I use this item, which I will just call the cestus to please most of you. Some of you are going to say, no, it's actually pronounced, and then you're going to put your attempt at pronouncing it down in the comments. That's fine. Go ahead. I have spent more time than I care to admit trying to learn how to say this. And there's so many different ways, and so many different sites will tell you it's the correct way. If you believe you're correct, that's great. I'm going to say cestus just because I don't actually think that is the correct way, but it is what most people tend to say. So, but I can't use that. I can use these, so I'll have to probably have some of these on standby, just because of the durability. At least another hand axe. I'll buy one of those. And then, let's see. Traveling Merchant, I'll get more items, so I think I should do that. And I don't need the rest of the armor. She does... Oh, we need Leningrass Key for sure. These throwing knives are kind of unbelievable. Oh, but we want at least one firebomb. So I'll buy one of those, and then I'll spend the rest of my souls there. We do have a Ferrous Lockstone and a Fragrant Branch of Yore, but all those will come with time. And we do have some items here. Now, I said that I was going to try and spice down some spells later on, but now that I think about it, I'll have to look into it. I think that the minimum that you can get them down to is 10 intelligence or 10 faith, or 10 intelligence and 10 faith if it's something that requires both, like hexes. But I don't think you can go below 10. I could be wrong. Then again, I don't even know if there's a casting implement that I'd be able to use, but we'll see.
They say these trees grew from the remains of the giants. From each carcass sprouted new life growing into what you see now. But you know what they also say? Don't believe what an old hag says. Thank you kindly.
Oh, I do love her. Thank you kindly. Now, Dark Souls 2. Remind me, do your crystal lizards come back when you spawn at a bonfire? No. Okay. That's alright. I wouldn't be able to do anything with it anytime soon anyway. But you know what? I think that's actually a pretty good introduction. No, we didn't get too terribly far, but the next time it's probably going to get really interesting. We're definitely going to have a pursuer battle, and of course the last giant is coming up. But this is it. This is Dark Souls 2, our biggest Soul Level 1 adventure yet, with many more big ones to come, but I'm excited. Really and truly, already I'm noticing things that I've never noticed before, despite having played this I don't know how many times. Also, who is that supposed to be, or is that just a statue? You know, in other games, we're trained to look at everything and think, all right, who's that representing? Especially, again, in games like Elden Ring, with so many different demigods and royalty and leaders. I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. I wouldn't think that's supposed to be Nashandra. But I don't know. Let me know in the comment below what you think. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're excited for this journey. And if you want to play alongside with me, please do, and let me know what adventures you encounter down below. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.